This is a story for those who wish that they could truly read between the lines of the book they were reading and see the world of the story through the eyes of the author. For those who wish that they could make nonfiction from fiction. For those who wish that dreams were true. This is a story of a group of wayward friends who came together from the far reaches of two worlds to come together and to help make dreams reality. This is Hazeltown Story. Hello and welcome to Hazeltown Story, episode 18. This is going to be our 8th entry into our mini arc of Every Breath You Take. And we have us getting into a little bit of an interesting arc into our group's little escapade into infiltrating the Cassiopeia cult. They had been offered Cassandra, aka LSD, and that is where we left off. Will they take it? Well, we'll find out in a little bit. Group is continuing on to be the same group as always. We got Deathmaster 780 playing Bombi, a dragon sleazeball, essentially. Kind of dealer of various mini things. And a lot of it not exactly legal, but nonetheless. We also have Carnival playing Yuhar Govenin, who is a former South Seas pirate, who is trying to make a life for themselves in Hazeltown and getting themselves into predicaments, it seems. And we also have TorpidTypist, playing Iravia, the Chaos Cow. And yeah, same group as last time. And this episode is going to be pretty much the same, or nothing a whole lot to say about this episode, although I will give a little bit of an update for future episodes. A while back I said that I would be able to keep on going after this arc because we won't be having a session or like a normal session to kind of continue on with the story, so I'm going to try some other things in terms of content. The thing is that I overestimated my ability to write those things out. So I don't think I'll be able to continue on a weekly basis if it is just going to be me making episodes that are longer than, like, say, 2 minutes. So after the end of this next episode, so the following episode, that's going to be the end of this arc, will be come out next week. But the thing is I'm going to be taking a break after that week after, so that I can actually write a decent episode that I can actually get into the depth that I would want to. It is going to be a look into one of the first characters, or the first kind of big Hazeltown story characters, and that's Rhapsody. Going a bit into her backstory. So that's what's going to be happening in the future. But there will be a small break where there will not be an episode that week. I apologize for that. But I can only write at a certain speed without it, with it being of a quality that I feel good at bringing out. But nonetheless, that's enough chatter for right now. I guess we can just go on and mosey on and into the episode. Hands to Bobby. Bobby, are you going to take one?
Of course.
You take it. And also, and Rose also, I forgot. Basically, she goes over and she looks and basically she goes over the kind of the thing that has all the stuff in, and basically she kind of brings a bottle of wine to her hand and basically is like, yeah, that might be a bit much at once. And she goes down and basically pulls out some water and basically pulls out a bunch of like solo cups and basically starts filling out cups of water. And basically, as the container of pills goes around, basically she's filling up things with water. And going around, Yuhar, are you going to take a pill?
Again, accepts it, fakes it, but doesn't actually take the drug.
Iravia, are you going to take it?
I'm just gonna pretend because Iravia just doesn't care anymore. Like even the cheese doesn't fill her up, but at least it tastes like something in large enough quantities.
Okay.
Robbie just
So
fill that hole deep inside her.
Look,
uh,
food's fucking food, all right?
okay. Do me a favor, Torpo, and do take a um do me a favor. Actually, you actually both you Carnival and Yuhar do a
Carnival and Yuhar, yeah.
but sorry, Carnival and Torpo.
Oh no, it's
In one
me
moment.
disconnecting.
Okay.
I'll roll first then.
Okay. So you do a streetwise
Whoop!
check. What happened?
You lost connection with
Disconnected.
you.
Great.
It looks like, yeah, I don't know.
It looks like it's just
A lot of
table
people are
connecting to-
DCing, yeah.
Yeah.
Judging
Okay.
by the global chat.
Okay.
Of course, it's the two people who need to roll.
Well, in that case, I will. Do you mind if I go ahead and roll for you?
Nah, it's no problem.
Let me take from your tower. Okay. So Torpo, I'll let you go first. Or actually, no, Carnival, I'll let you go first. Gonna do streetwise. So that's 2 yellows. Yep. Let's see how much I'm gonna take from Torpo's tower. And how about let's do an average.
I'll be right back though. Gotta grab something.
All right. So
That's
you. Okay, so Yuhar, you rolled 2 successes with 2 threats. So you okay? So I'll pull on that. Torpo, what is your streetwise? 1 yellow and a green.
Ooh.
You know what? Just to make it spicier, and also to get this thing back to where it was, I'm actually gonna upgrade one of these. 2 successes with 1 threat. So basically, as you were faking it, basically Cecilia was looking at you to try and see if you were faking it, and you both. She's still onto you, but you both. She wasn't able to fully check to tell that you were faking.
She got a fucking
It-
juice. If my breath, goddamn, it just smells like cheese.
Well,
So my point is, there's
basically-
nothing she can do to check.
yeah. Okay. At this point, everyone is taking their pills. So basically, Bobby, let's see. Your vision starts to basically you can tell that the system is essentially trying to mimic. Oh, that's your DM's not here. So,
Yeah, this is getting real unfortunate.
yeah.
Because you're playing the game alone by yourself, you pitiful child.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone just had to step away for a sec.
Oh, no, everyone's disconnected if you look in the upper right.
Oh yeah, that too, but yeah.
I'll just fucking watch the side stream.
Um,
Because you are not appearing in my list.
yeah. Let's see, is Steam down? Steam is down, that's why.
Oh!
Meh.
Great. All right.
It's not down for me.
It went down for me, that's why.
What a fucking night.
Yeah. Whatever. We won't need it for that. We can do it like this. Let's see. Because also, I think that because let's see, is there a way to check for? Because the thing is, in the friends, if I do disconnect, like it's disconnected, like it's not giving me a prompt to try and reconnect. Oh, maybe here.
Ah,
I
it says you were last online 18 hours ago.
Well,
That's not right.
maybe if I check for update, maybe it'll like check to see if I'm back online. Okay, anyway, we'll have to basically, you can check the side stream for that. Anyway, I also at this point, I don't think we'll need that much visual. So, with that, so Bobby, with you taking it, basically you can tell that your vision is getting slightly more colorful, but that's about it. Like you could tell that it's trying to simulate something, but it's not quite hitting.
I see.
Okay. So, with that, basically, as everyone takes that, you can tell that everyone is starting to get a little leapier, except for Cecilia. So basically, Piper is kind of starting to get a little bit out of it. Simon is also starting to get a little bit out of it. And basically, there's that. And at this point, Salem just kind of goes over and basically talks, or basically is like, while we're under these effects, let's just sit back and enjoy our visions. And then basically just sit there. And Salem was like, if you want to converse among yourselves, feel free. Or just enjoy yourselves. So at this point, well, I got disconnected from there as well now.
Oh no.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do
no.
single player for now. Okay. So basically, at this point, okay, let me go ahead and redo this. So basically, at this point, Cecilia
Also, currently
is.
says you're playing stream avatars.
Yep. How did it get back? Okay, now I'm back. You know what? Let's just not try and reset everything up. So let's just kind of do it like this. So basically, at this point, Cecilia just kind of, at this point, is like, I'm going to enjoy my. I'm going to go take a quick walk, and you see Cecilia kind of walk towards the entrance, towards the path. And is there anyone that's going to follow?
Should be.
Sorry, what was that again?
So Cecilia's, while everyone's kind of out of it, Cecilia goes towards the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, she goes and basically starts to walk towards the kind of the area where you came in on boat. Okay, so we also had some more Steam issues here. Also, Carnival had to step out to take care of something real quick. So while they were out, basically, I showed off an NES game. That's not going to play well on the podcast, so I edited that out. We will be returning when everything's stabilized again and when Carnival returns. Again, sorry for this disruption. Steam kind of sucks sometimes. Back to the show. Okay, so basically, what happened is basically after you all fake the pills, or taking the pills, except for Bobby, Cecilia kind of gets up and is like, okay, I'm going to go over and take a walk to kind of
I've
start to
encountered a
experience this.
problem.
And what's that?
There's a random nameless piece, and I don't know who it is.
Oh, hold on. That's you.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, Iravia is going to go over, or no, sorry, Iravia. Cecilia is going to walk over towards the entrance area. And who is going to walk after her?
Yeah, that's what I will,
Yuhar.
because this should be
Okay.
entertaining at least. This place is lame. This place sucks.
Okay, so okay, so basically, you kind of trail Cecilia a little bit, and she just kind of walks over to the entrance area, or like the area where no one's currently at, and just kind of looks. And then, right around the time that you see, basically, you see her kind of looking at the edge, and you see her kind of walk over the edge because you see the boat going on. In Iravia, you all kind of are standing, like I take it that you two are standing kind of towards the entrance. She is standing on the side of the thing, and she sees the boat coming towards you, carrying the two other people. And basically, as they're about, let's say, like close to the middle of the thing, you all of a sudden, or you start hearing, basically, like hear one of them say, "Oh, wait, what's this?" And then all of a sudden, the boat kind of bursts into flames. And, and then
It's always good when they fall for that.
basically Cecilia doesn't hear you. Basically, she screams and basically is kind of horrified at what's just happened. And you see, basically, from what you can see there, you see the two momentarily catch on fire and then jump out of the boat. And then they
Iravia
jump,
is just finally deriving some enjoyment from this experience.
and then you both, or you basically see them, you see Cecilia just kind of jump up and down. And then basically, yeah, basically she's sitting in the thing and basically is like going, "Oh my god, what just happened?"
Okay, so do you have anything you want to say first, Torbid? Because I have a good line.
And they were obviously set on fire. I don't know what's confusing you.
Cecilia, just a little the tip from Cassandra. You know what they always said about Cassandra not being listened to until it's too late, and Yuhar does quick draw and have their gun ready.
That's not as clever as you think it is.
No, it's not. But Yuhar definitely thinks he's being clever. They're being clever.
I don't know. Iravia said that to Yuhar.
Cecilia just kind of is still in shock, just looks and just basically falls to her knees, is like, "Who are you?"
Ghost of Crime's future.
I'm Iravia. That's Yuhar.
It's like she just kind of sits there in shock. And basically from there, basically, yeah, she's just kind of gonna sit there in shock for a little while.
Iravia's gonna back up real quick and take Byron's chair.
Okay.
And then follow back up. It's legally required.
Okay.
Well, is Byron in his chair while this is happening?
No, he left. He was back at the campsite.
Yeah, he's sitting on his little thing over here. Yeah. So let's see what to do from here.
Look, lady, haven't you ever heard of spontaneous combustion? Like, it happens.
She's just kind of sitting there in shock.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Okay, so at this point, I'd imagine that some of the others would come. Basically, Piper's out of her mind right now. These three do not exist at the moment. So basically,
they aren't real.
Yeah, they're not in this continuity. So
They're
basically, Simon and Rose definitely come in.
Before all that,
yep.
Like, we do roll back time a bit.
Sure.
Meanwhile, because Bobby had wanted to say something to Rose while
Cecilia sure. Sure.
So yeah, after Cecilia and Yuhar and Iravia are gone, Bobby turns to Rose and says, "You know, Cassandra, she's shown me a great many things. She's shown me that you had a meeting tonight. She's also shown me that meeting's not going to happen on account of those two thugs burning to death in the lake."
She's like, "What do you?" And she basically starts to ask like, "What's going?" And then she basically kind of goes, "I was like, who are you and who are you from?"
"Well, I'm Bob B." He produces another business card and hands it to her.
Okay, she takes it and just kind of looks at it for a second and just kind of puts it to the side.
"But as Bobby said, he is a brother to you. The vision showed him that you were in great danger tonight, that you were involved in some dangerous folk, and that those folk were going to betray you."
Rose just kind of goes silent for a moment. Is like, what?
Is Bobby wrong? Were you not having a meeting with two thugs from Cygnus?
Her eyes just kind of open a little bit and it's just like, who? And she just kind of looks down and is like, yes, Cygnus was going to be here tonight. Cygnus may still be here tonight.
They are. They were here before you even got here. Your friend Cecilia? How well do you know her?
I don't know her at all.
Well, let Bobby tell you one thing. If you were to go check on your supply of Bacchus, I believe you'll find that it was poisoned.
She goes. Oh, go ahead.
Courtesy of your friend Cecilia.
She just kind of goes up and goes over to the wine and basically opens it up and smells it. And she's like, something smells off with this. And she just basically pours the entire thing out. She's like, okay. And it's like, oh, she must have been a plant. And at this point, Salem just kind of stands out. He's like, something wrong?
Very much so, my brother.
Basically, they stand up. It's like, teacher, but yes. I'm like, Rose, what's going on? And she basically just lets them know that basically basically kind of lets them know that Cygnus was basically coming to check up on them, and they were going to find out that they were keeping what they were basically coerced into selling. And Salem basically says, it's like, that's great. That's horrible. What can we do?
Bobby shakes his head and says, you needn't worry about that. It's already been taken care of.
And I think at this point, basically, you hear the explosion and the scream.
Bobby lights another cigar.
Basically, Rose basically starts running towards Byron and basically gets him, and basically they run towards the entrance.
Bobby leisurely stands up, tips his hat at everyone who's still there, and says, best come along. It's showtime.
Basically, and as Rose runs, it's like, Salem, go put Piper's completely out of it, and I don't want her just sitting out there. Go put them in the chill tent. And then basically, Salem goes and helps Piper into the chill tent. And basically, Simon stands up, and is like, basically, it's like, well, this certainly got interesting. And basically, kind of slightly woozily walks over with you all. So at this point, now Rose, Rose, Byron, who is confused, or basically, while they go over the exit, was looking for his chair, see that Iravia took it, and just kind of was like, okay, and just kind of stands next to Rose. And Simon are all over by the entrance. And then basically, as they all, or Bobby, what are you planning to do?
Like I said, Bobby just casually saunters on after them. And then when he gets there, takes a look at Cecilia and said, well, damn, you look like you having a rough night.
It basically, as the three of Simon, Byron, and Simon walk over to Cecilia, basically at this point, or basically they are kind of stunned in shock as they see Yuhar basically have their gun just pointed at Cecilia, and they just kind of are standing there in shock as well.
At this point, Yuhar's just gonna do a telepathic just broadcast of like, she's part of Cygnus. Just step off. It's fine. I have plenty of years of training.
You know,
Simon,
Yuhar, you could use your fucking words.
Yeah.
Speak like people. That was completely unnecessary and really
It's
gross.
more dramatic this way.
It makes you look like a jackass.
Simon and Byron just get incredibly confused, or basically all three of them basically just get very confused about what's going on.
Bobby shakes his head and says, I already told them. Had a nice long chat about that.
Okay, and
He
looked
out the water at the burning boat and the people and says, oh, look, your former associates.
Okay. And then basically, the thing is, you see, they jumped out, but you see them. you didn't see them like float to the water or anything, so you don't know where they're at.
All right.
So basically at this point, Cecilia is just kind of looking stunned and basically just kind of looks over and just as hears that, it's like she basically puts her hands up and it's like, listen, I'm not armed. I'm not they just wanted me to look. They just wanted me to be ears.
You say you're
Please
not
don't
armed,
kill
but you
me.
clearly have 2 of them.
Cecilia just kind of looks confused. It's like she almost feel for a moment like if she could just like take off her arms for a moment. Like just like, please don't hurt me.
Look, we're not going to hurt you unless
Maybe you aren't.
I wasn't finished. We're not going to hurt you unless your 2 buddies out there actually survived and we need a bargaining chip. So you best hope that they died in a flame.
And I'm not here to bargain, but okay.
It's like
Steps up to her and says, "Now, I know you were going to do more than that. I know you poisoned that wine."
and she basically at this point Rose is like, I checked it, Cecilia. I know it was poisoned. And then Cecilia is like, he's like, they were gonna hurt me if I didn't.
I mean, in all honesty, the
Or
wine
lies.
didn't even look that good.
Bobby knows that you are a willing participant. And he knows one final thing, something that he's not shared until now. He knows that you were going to capture Rose here and take her to one of your hideouts.
Basically, she says, like, that's all I knew was the poison and the poison and the lookout. I didn't know anything about anything else. I was just supposed to keep eyes out.
Is that right?
I mean, remember, I can talk in your mind. I can do other things too. So if you don't want me to go through the reading, I suggest you just talk. It's not fun for either of us.
She's like, let me try and think of what to do at this point. At this point, you hear,
Splashing.
Yeah, how about that? Basically, you hear, actually do, let me try and think about something. I am curious. Let me think. Do me a favor, Carnival, and give me a skullduggery check. Have it be medium or average.
So 2 purple.
Yep.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, I think they're signing with the wrong board because it keeps net failuring.
Well, and net failure is because it means there's nothing on the board.
Okay, yeah, that makes. Shouldn't. Okay, so I have 1 advantage then. Net failure with 1 advantage because I have the extra advantage from.
Okay. At this point,
are there any dice too close to the board?
Well, let's see. So, well, no, because it's 1 success, 1 failure, 1 threat,
Yeah,
1
so it's a net
advantage.
failure.
Yep, it's a failure.
And then I have
the advantage from skullduggery. Although I think that advantage comes from a lockpicking kit. Let me check.
Wait, are there purple dice? Oh, okay. I didn't even notice them. They blended in so well.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what does give you? I guess. Oh, maybe you just have a something that gives you plus. Or also, wait.
Why are you looking at my sheet?
Because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, you have a lockpicking kit. That's why. So in this case, you would not. You would have a net failure. So basically, at this point, actually, I don't know how much damage would a fire do.
A good deal.
Explosive
fire at that.
Yeah, they also got the shrapnel from the wood. So.
Yeah, let me take a look at my. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure something out. I should have had my handy dandy guide to what all the things were. Oh, actually, I can just check here. If I look at the right direction. Pistol power. Do I have grenade in here?
So I love Steam. I got a gift, and now it's not showing up in my inventory.
That happens.
Let's see, grenade. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So it's just okay. Okay, I know what's gonna happen. Okay, so at this point you hear two splashes over behind you, and over this area, two behind you, Yuhar. You hear two splashes, and you see two figures come out of the water, carrying guns. Basically, one is carrying. Oh, what? Let's see. What would make sense for them? You see two. Basically, they're each carrying a submachine gun, and you see them come out of the water. It's like, basically, you can tell that they're not happy, and they see you, and basically, you can tell that they're pissed off.
Oh, mighty fine. You're a bit tougher than I thought you would be.
Thank you for listening to Hazeltown Story. If you would like to get updates on this show and many other shows hosted by me, LoloDePuzlo, you can follow at Hazeltown Story on Twitter. And if you would like to get to know me more from a personal standpoint, you can follow my personal Twitter at LoloDePuzlo. If you would like to watch this be recorded live, you can go to twitch.tv/LoloDePuzlo and follow the channel for notifications of when this show, as well as other shows like Retro Rank Rhapsody, are being recorded. If you would like to add this podcast to your podcatcher of choice, you can search for WLDP Hazeltown Radio and find us on most major podcatching search engines. Or you can manually add rss.hazeltown.life to your podcatcher. Thank you for listening, and I hope you come around for the next episode.